Dumbbell, shoulder, lateral raise, front raise, and combo. Mark will demonstrate from our first progression, the seated progression. Teach your students first how to do the lateral raise. So Mark is starting with a short lever. His elbows are bent, and he's going to lift up so they're a little bit underneath the shoulders, and then bring his arms back to his sides. Now, your students, cue them to lift up just to where it's comfortable for their shoulder. For the deconditioned group or anybody who's had any trauma to their shoulder area, it may feel better to not use weight at all on this exercise or to really limit the range of motion. We can just do a really small motion and down. In this class, your students know that they should stop if they feel pain. So if there's any pain in the shoulder, you just take the exercise out or make a modification. Now, you notice Mark's elbows are bent. The second he creates a longer lever and takes his arms out to the side and does the same motion, now there is a lot more going on with the shoulder right now. So this is going to be a lot harder for his shoulder muscles versus when his elbows are bent. Go ahead and bend your arms again so you can see the difference. Teach your students that because that really makes a difference in what weight they pick for this exercise. So we're going to go ahead, lengthen it back out just a little bit, and then release. Now we're going to do a front raise. So hands are by the sides, thumbs are up, and Mark is just going to lift those dumbbells almost up to his shoulders and back down. Now right here, there's a lot of different ways to do front raises, but Mark's thumbs are up. And the reason his thumbs are up is if you come back to posture, to have good posture with an open chest, thumbs are forward. If I were to turn my hands this way, do you see how I'm closing? So right here, for posture, I'm coming into that position. Also, it decreases the space in the shoulder joints. And a lot of your students may have something going on with the shoulders, so it's probably going to feel best for them with the thumbs ahead, coming up and coming down. And the bonus of that is I want you to think about what you're trying to achieve with your students. With the thumbs up, we get that added bonus of bringing them into that position where we want them for posture with a little bit of openness in the chest where their scapula, their shoulder blades are coming together slightly so their posture is engaged. Good. So once your students have both of those movements, so you do those independently for a long time, a fun twist for brain fitness is trying one of each. So you would do one front raise, one lateral raise, and you could do that a few times on that side. And then you'd have them pause and think about it, and then do it on the opposite side. And this could take weeks. You could be doing this for a month. And then if you really want to get a little tricky, have a little fun, and this will have your students laughing, try one on each side. That takes a lot of brain power. I know every time that I teach this exercise, my brain has to be on full charge. Thank you, Mark. So, doing those same exercises, we can do those in the next progression, which is coming up. It's stagger stance. So one foot's forward, one foot's back, and we've got that lateral raise. Thank you, Mark. We can progress over to Darcy into straddle stance, and we're just going to mix it up. Let's try the front raise. And then in straddle, we can try that combo. One to the front, one to the back. Thank you, Darcy. So this was the dumbbell, shoulder, lateral raise, front raise, and combo.